This girl never had to pay for anything, yet the entire town treated her like a hero because 12 years ago, she won a bronze medal for her country while competing through a serious injury. During the competition, her ligament was completely torn. Everyone thought she would quit, but she refused the wheelchair and forced herself to finish the routine through unbearable pain. From that moment on, the whole town spoiled her. She had her own reserved parking spot. Her posters were hanging in every store, and nobody even dared charge her money. But nobody knew she hadn't truly trained in 12 years. Every day, she still wore her old competition outfit, and she refused to let anyone replace her until one day, her former coach suddenly committed suicide. And in the letter he left behind, there was only one request: train a young gymnast named Maggie. If Maggie could make it to the World Championship, Hope would receive $500,000. So Hope agreed, but she never actually wanted Maggie to succeed because this girl was even more talented than she had been in her prime. And once Maggie became champion, the entire town would forget about her. So every day, Hope fed her junk food. She told Maggie that champions relied on imagination. She even turned training sessions into lying on the floor doing absolutely nothing. Within just a few weeks, Maggie had already gained weight. She couldn't even perform basic moves properly anymore. When the national team coach saw this, he became furious. He believed Hope was destroying the girl's future, and he even offered to train Maggie himself. But Maggie believed they were best friends. She didn't want to leave Hope. Faced with the girl's trust, Hope promised she would help Maggie make it to the competition. From that day on, she finally started correcting Maggie's movements herself. If her balance was unstable, they practiced again and again. If the rhythm was off, Hope demonstrated the move personally, very quickly. Maggie qualified for the World Championship, and Hope finally realized she had personally trained the girl who would completely replace her. On the day of the competition, Hope even considered sabotaging Maggie. She thought that if she told her mother had died, Maggie would completely fall apart. But at the very last moment, Hope gave up on the idea. Then Maggie stepped onto the stage, one move after another, and in the end, she won the gold medal. The entire town cheered for their new hero, while Hope quietly walked away from the arena. But after winning the championship, Maggie chose a new coach, and after that, she never returned to the town again. She didn't even appear at the town celebration event held for her. The movie is called The Bronze. If you like stories like this, you should definitely watch the full movie.